Hi everyone and welcome back to my YouTube channel. Hi everyone and welcome back to my YouTube channel. So today I'm going to talk to you about my experience as a performer so far, audition processes I've been through and what I'm doing right now currently. Also going to be answering all the questions that you guys sent through to me, which I'm so grateful for. So let's just get straight into the video. So as you can see, I have a red lip on, very stagey, because I just thought it's appropriate, you know, like we're talking about musical theatre, we're talking about performing. So just thought I'd put a red lip on for the occasion. I am a performer and I've been doing that since I can remember, since I was about 7. So I always sang everywhere. I'd always be that that little child that's like singing at a family dinner, or Georgia, get up and sing. So it was always me. I was always that person. My parents kind of stopped me and were like, whoa, you can actually sing. Like, sing me something. So I literally stood in the kitchen and I started singing Rolling in the Deep from Adele. By Adele, from Adele, never know what to say. And they were like, oh my gosh, let's get you some singing lessons. So it kind of went from there. It's like singing these big songs for a little 7-year-old, like from Whitney Houston to Adele to Celine Dion. I was just belting out these songs. Baby, there ain't no mountain high enough, ain't no valley low enough, ain't no river wide enough to keep me from getting to. Then I was in secondary school with my singing teacher and she was like, have you heard of the Brit School? And I was like, yes, I have. Like, what are you trying to say? She was like, I think you should go for it 100%, because you can go to the Brit School from year 10 to 6th form, or you can start at 6th form. And I was like, oh, I'm not sure, I'm so comfy where I am, like, should I really be doing that right now? So I didn't end up auditioning in year 10, but when it got to 6th form, I was like, you know what, I loved where I was for my secondary school, but I thought it's my time to move on and do what I want to do now. I've had enough of all the academic stuff. I was not academic. I worked so hard to get my grades, which I did and I was proud of, but that was not what I wanted to do for the rest of my life. Did it, didn't think anything of it, successful. I literally went there for 6th form, which was amazing. Just got to go to the Brit Awards, got to do so many things that I never would have been able to do if I didn't go there. So, because I wanted to do dance as well, so musical theatre was kind of the way forward for me, where I can incorporate acting, singing and dancing all together. And the next step after that is uni, and I wanted to get a degree. Some people don't need that, you don't want that, you can go straight into the industry or do something completely different. But for me, I knew I wanted to carry on doing musical theatre. I auditioned for Erdang, Bird, ArtsEd, GSA and Mount View. Very different experiences. I knew exactly what suited me the most. So grateful, like I loved every single place that I went to. But yeah, and I chose Bird. I just felt like it best suited me. So that's what I'm currently doing now, and I'm in 2nd year. Because of COVID, the circumstances are different, but they've still done an amazing job and I'm still trying to get the best out of my training. So I've got so many questions that you guys asked. What's it like being the best performer ever? Well, no, definitely not the case, no. How do you find the confidence to perform in front of people? I have always naturally been a confident person. I've always been that person that can just talk for hours, as you can probably tell. Just like being able to believe in myself, which I still haven't fully got yet. I think everyone lacks that tiny bit of self-confidence. But I think the way I deal with it, I do know what my strengths are and my weaknesses are, and I'm just ready to like work hard and improve. So I think it's just always having that self-belief. If you could pick one musical to be in when you grow up, which would it be? Oh, this is actually like so difficult. There is no way I can pick one. However, I'll just say a handful. So I'd love to be in Hairspray. I'd love to be in Anne Juliet. I'd love to be in Hamilton. I'd love to be in Wicked. I'd love to be in basically any musical that will take me. I would just love to be in anything. I'd be grateful for any opportunity. Yeah, I'm just happy with anything and just throw it at me. I'm ready. What's your strong point, singing, dancing or acting? So I don't like to box myself, but naturally I've always been a singer. I also write my own music and do my own thing like that. So I would definitely say my strong point is singing, acting, so singer, actor. But I love jazz, I love ballet. My strong point is definitely singing, but I like all of it. That's basically my answer. Are you prepared for worldwide fame? Guys, with these questions, stop it. I was born ready, darling. I am joking. Favourite song to dance to? I don't know. I love the Anne Juliet soundtrack to dance to. It's just got that vibe. So I guess I'd say Anne Juliet. What is your favourite aspect of performing? I just say that feeling, that team effort, being in a cast and working with such amazing, talented people and just feeling that family unit. And so what's your average day like? So I start at 8:30 till 6:45, but the time really does vary. All your lessons and you have like a lunch break. It's just a whole load of your dance classes, singing, acting. For me, I only moved out in second year. So first year I was commuting on a train. I basically travelled for the whole of first year and getting up at 5 a.m. Getting there an hour early. I was the first person in college, and it's not a normal time for human beings to be getting up. And I probably still would have been doing it now if it wasn't for COVID. But I am grateful that I moved out because I get more sleep. Definitely much more convenient, because then I'd get in at 11 o'clock at night, eat in my bed, and then have to get up again at 5. Like, it was tiring. Anyway, that went on a bit of a tangent, sorry. Okay, next question. How do you find a good balance between the demands of school and your personal life? To be honest, I don't really have that much of a personal life, which is actually really bad because you should have time out. Obviously, I do see my family and my friends, obviously, like when COVID wasn't a thing. I feel like I need to earn breaks. I don't just like taking breaks for no reason. Otherwise, there's just no point. This is a crucial 3 years of my life that I need to get the best out of it. So definitely having a balance is hard. Once I've earned it, I do give myself that time off to like wind down. Next question. What do you hope to achieve when you leave drama school? So my goal is to be on the West End. I want to be a leading lady. I want to be singing my heart out on the stage, taking any opportunity I can, no matter what it is. To be a tree in a musical, and I'm going for that with everything, you know, like, because I feel like every little thing leads you to something better and leads you on that next journey and next path. But I also want to be a recording artist. Like, I kind of want to do it all. I'm working on some music, my own things. So I want to be in films, like Netflix series, like that is the dream. What's the hardest part about drama school? The hardest part, I guess, is just being able to time manage and being able to switch off. Making sure you're on top of everything. Next question, is drama school bitchy? I think in any competitive environment, there's gonna be elements of bitchiness and competitiveness. But because of the way I am, I just naturally have a positive mindset. So I try and stay away from things like that. I don't get involved in drama. I'm there to focus and train. So I think you always find that. But I don't think it's as bad as like what people think it is. I think most of the time it's not as bad as what you see on the TV at all. What did your audition entail? Okay, so if I remember correctly, for my Bird audition, I had my dance first, where you do a ballet routine, a commercial routine, and a musical theatre routine. And then you do your singing, so you go into the room with the principal and the assistant singing teacher and a pianist, and you sing your cut of the music. I think mine was 32 bars. You sing your song and then you do your monologue as well. That's what it entails. Like, they want to see what you can do, and then you get an email after that. Are you welcome to many more serious dance experiences outside of college, like theatre roles, because of college? I think you're definitely exposed to more opportunities because of where you train, because I think they just see, oh, you've got a degree or diploma or whatever you're doing from this place, you must have some sort of element of technical training. 100%. Like, when I used to say, oh, I went to the Brit School, automatically people are like, whoa, the Brit School, because of the name, if that makes sense. So I think it just automatically puts you up a little bit at an advantage, but I think it obviously depends, because some people that don't go to drama school are incredible, and they will never have that problem. Did you go there on your own or with some other dance friends? No, I went there alone. Do you think it's better to try to go to dance college where you know people or not? No, I think you should go where you want to go, and like I say, what happened to me, if by coincidence people are going there, amazing. You just feel a little bit more comfortable. Never let anyone else sway where you want to go, because you can end up getting really distracted when you should be there for yourself. Does it matter the ability or preferred style in which colleges you attend? So I think you mean like, is there certain styles that colleges would prefer? If there was a college that was more into commercial, should you go there? You all start from basics from year one. So year one, you all get stripped back, and well, that's what happened at Birds, so I'm just assuming a lot of the colleges are like this. It strips you back to basics, so you're all at the same technique level, because some people have never had experience and some people have like 10 years experience, so they just want to get everyone on the same playing field for first year. And then second year is when you can kind of put your own twist on things and work on the technique that you've gained from first year. And then third year is just you, like showing everything about you. I think it doesn't really matter where you go. I think you're going to get the best out of where you're going depending on the type of person you are. So I think it's about how much work you're willing to put in. That's what I would say. Someone said, do you experience anxiety or stage fright, and how do you deal with it? I never actually have, but I do experience stress and like adrenaline. It's more adrenaline than anything, and the way I deal with that is just thinking how I'm going to feel after it. So I think it's over so quickly that I always think to myself before I go on, I'm going to want to do that again, so make this the best you can be. So I always remember the feeling of me wanting to do it again. So like I don't really get stage fright, but I guess I just get that adrenaline that most people feel, and it's just remembering why I want to go do that. Favourite lesson and why? So like I was saying before, I don't like to box myself. I love everything about my course and what I do. I love from the dancing, from the singing to the acting. Like what I love and I like look forward to every single week without fail is my singing lessons and my musical theatre lessons. So anything entailing me singing, basically. Like people that know me and are watching this right now, you probably always have known me for singing. Most embarrassing moment in a lesson. Okay, so this isn't in a lesson, but this is actually in my Bird audition. So we were doing this Jamie routine and it was really high energy. Air conditioning hit my back, and as soon as that happens anywhere, when I'm on holiday, anywhere, I start to sneeze, my nose starts to run. As I'm turning, the headmaster has now come to watch. I was like, okay, this is gonna go really badly. I turned and sneezed and snotted all over his desk, and the teacher even stopped the music and said, what's that? I was like, I don't know, have I had a nosebleed or something? She was like, I think that's your snot. I was so embarrassed. I didn't know half these people. I was nervous anyway, like I'm in an audition and my snot decides to just run everywhere. It was so embarrassing, but it is what it is. So yeah. How did your parents react when you told them you want to go drama school? So, like I've been saying throughout this whole video, I've been performing, singing, dancing, acting since I can remember. My dad's my biggest supporter, my mum, and critic, whatever the word is. My mum cries every time I do anything. Like it could be the worst thing and she's still sitting there crying. They are the most supportive parents ever, and they will never ever tell me not to do it. Like they know that's what I love and that's what I'm good at, and it's just always been a known thing that that's what I was always going to do, and they're the ones that push me even harder to do what I do. Is actually the end of the questions. I got a whole load of questions and I'm so grateful for it, because without those questions there wouldn't be a video. Please like, comment and subscribe, and thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in my next video.